Cairo is actually a festival, or what we call it actually in Cairo, we call it symposium, of electronic and new media arts. And it's the, let's say, the biggest in the North Africa and Middle East. We wanted to investigate the area between art, science, and technology. But of course, since we are coming more from the art background, then most of our work is actually concentrating in art. And Cairo Gesi is actually more a makers community, or more a technological investigation, or more, let's say, oriented more. So actually it was the best harmony together, the best mix together, that we can see what we can give as more art context, and we can give more as, let's say, engineering content, and then how we can actually collaborate and teach and learn from each other.
So what has been your impression?
Actually, I'm amazed, because we still work somehow in a form of gallery and museum, and that's normally where we exhibit art. And still, we didn't really invade the streets yet with the public in Cairo, and for different reasons. But here, when we came with the experience of Cairo Gesi, it was like all public, and the whole interactivity with the public is amazingly beautiful. And I think this is something really we should try in Cairo, and should work on it, and like taking more this elite form from the galleries and museums more to the streets. And I think that the form, like the makers community, and the use of the technology every day for the public, that will actually help a lot.
If you look at digital art in terms of the trends, maybe the kind of technologies, the styles, what jumped out compared to what is happening here and in Egypt?
So everybody uses actually mobile phones or tablets or computers, or even very simple electronic devices, but normally not as an art, let's say, tool. They use it more as an applied, useful device, like the phones are always made to make a phone call. So in this form, Cairo and Joburg is very much similar.
Now, lastly, how and where do you think can Cairo and Cairo Gesi work together in future?
We learned from Cairo Gesi of like going more to the streets, and we hopefully will help Cairo Gesi of like implement more art project in the festivals. So it's a learning and exchanging process, which I see it's very important to share knowledge, to share what we have, what we tried, and then maybe to exchange, but also maybe we come with a new ideas together to implement, and hopefully to spread that not just only between Egypt and South Africa, but maybe also other African countries. I mean, our continent is very rich, and hopefully we can expand more and more.